Hello, Moline High School. Welcome to your Maroon Mindset lesson for October 1st, 2025. Today is about surveys. So before we get into our surveys, let's talk about some counseling department updates. So for the past few weeks, the counselors have been calling down the current seniors for their senior meetings. We have 524 seniors this year. If you're a senior and you have not had a meeting with your counselor, you could reach out to them via email. I know some counselors are still finishing up, so they're supposed to meet with everybody. If you haven't met with them and you're wondering about it, shoot them an email or get into your grade level Google Classroom and use the contact form. Also, just a reminder about ordering your cap and gown. You can check out the online store. Yes, teachers, I have this link on here for you. Students, you don't have access to these slides, but I do have the link for the online store in the grade level Google Classroom. You can locate it in the senior pointers document or the Welcome to Senior Year Google Slides from the senior meetings. There's also a paper packet that was given out last week when Jostens was here. If you need another paper packet, you can stop in the main office or the counseling center. Okay, let's talk about the two surveys that we have going on. So the Moline School District has two surveys that need to be completed by students between October 1st and October 17th. We do an SEL survey, and then this year the 5 Essentials pre-survey is called the Academic Press Survey. The SEL survey is about you, and we really need some honest answers from you because we use it to determine what social emotional needs that all of you are facing. With a building of over 2,000 students, it's hard to meet with everybody individually and know what every individual student needs all the time. So with the survey, it gives us an idea of what generally everybody's experiencing, and it can help let the counselors know about some individual things to call students down if needed. The 5 Essentials pre-survey. This is actually a quick one this year. There are less questions this year than there were last year. This survey is to gather information about how you perceive the culture and climate of the building. So you're going to be asked questions about your general perceptions of your classes and teachers. So the district survey instructions. Teachers, you can get the link, and I'm going to show everybody what this looks like here in a second. This is the timeline for all of the surveys. I'm going to talk about the rest of that in a second. And then the second part of it looks like this. So I'm actually going to get out of this and go to the document. So within the document, we've got both surveys are going to be open today. It starts that's going to be your activity today when we're done with our lesson. The academic press survey is a Google form, and the SEL survey is a link to NextPath. And yes, Maroon Mindset time to complete the surveys. October 8th, 1 week from today, is a half day of school. There is no lesson that week, but both surveys will still be open. So teachers on that half day, if you have some time left over, or if you don't have a lot going on that day, if you want to remind students to take the surveys, that would be awesome. October 15th will be a Maroon Mindset Day. The lesson will be on respect, responsibility, and relationships. And part of the activity time will be to also complete the surveys if you're not done. And then October 17th would be the final day the survey windows will be open. So we would love to get the highest percentage of participation as we can from both of these surveys. Then you're going to use the links below to access each survey. Again, this is more for teachers, this document. However, these links are going to be directly in the classwork portion for grade level Google Classrooms. So students, you can just go directly to these links. The reason that I'm showing them on here is because I want the teachers to have access and know exactly what it looks like. The Google form. When you click on this academic press survey, the Google form will pop up. And I'm showing this because I want to go over directions for just a second. It says, please give your honest answers about your teachers and classes. But then the question says, the teacher expects me to do my best all the time. They're not asking for just the teacher or the classroom you're in or just one teacher. Think of it in a general thought. So the teacher expects me to do my best all the time. If you think about all your teachers throughout the day, would you strongly disagree, agree, or strongly agree? So kind of an average, maybe is another way to think about it, of how your day feels with all of your teachers. The teacher expects everyone to work hard. Again, think about all your teachers together. So I wanted to point out those directions. Then for the SEL survey, you are going to use NextPath. So when you click on the link, it's going to open up the next path for the SEL survey. It'll say, well, hello there, let's get you signed in. And then you have to use the Google sign in. So you have to click on that in order to get to the correct survey. All right, everybody, that is all I have for today. Please use the rest of your time today to get these surveys done. Then you don't have to worry about it for the next couple of weeks. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me, Miss Borman. Otherwise, have a great couple of weeks, and I will see you on video again in 2. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.